Welcome to White's video learning series, the BeachHunter ID. Congratulations on your purchase of the BeachHunter ID. It promises to revolutionize metal detecting by making it easy for the novice and experienced treasure hunter alike. Its technology is so advanced, it makes discovery simple. This video presentation will allow you to get out hunting right away and will also serve as a valuable reference as you refine your skills and gain experience with your detector. As you will discover, the BeachHunter ID is a powerful and versatile machine. Some of its features have never been incorporated into a metal detector before, so it's up to treasure hunters like yourself to find out what its capabilities are. During this presentation, you'll learn about the basics of operating the BeachHunter ID. We'll hear about the engineering behind this amazing device, and we'll show you some techniques that will help you in the field. Later on, we'll provide a detailed explanation of each control and function of the BeachHunter ID. White's Electronics is happy that you've chosen to own one of their products. Your local dealer can help by making sure that you have essential accessories, some of which you will see during this presentation. To learn more about the White's family of detectors and to locate a dealer near you, you can scan right on over to www.whiteselectronics.com. Well, let's get started. To begin, White's Customer Service Manager Steve Howard will take us through the steps of assembling your BeachHunter ID.
The shipping carton of the BeachHunter ID doubles as a carrying case. Within the parts kit, you'll find a handle that inserts into the top of the shipping carton, making it nice for a carrying case. Once all the parts have been removed from the shipping carton, one of the first things to assembling the BeachHunter ID is to install the lower fiber rod onto the loop. Washers are installed on each side of the lower rod or clevis. It helps to moisten them slightly before sliding them onto the loop ears. Once the washers are installed, insert into the loop ears and install the bolt and the nut, tightening it finger tight only. The center rod, which has the adjustment holes on it, has a cam lock. Make sure it's in the unlocked position. Compress the spring clips on the fiber rod and insert the fiber rod into the center rod so that the spring clip buttons line up and lock into one of the adjustment holes. The S rod also has a cam lock. Make sure it's in the unlocked position. Compress the spring clips on the center rod and insert into the S rod so that the button clips line up and lock into the holes. Turn the cam lock to secure. Wind the loop cable around the rod, first revolution over the top of the rod, leaving some slack at the bottom. Lock the control box onto the S rod by first inserting the spring buttons on one side and then pivoting it into place. Use the Velcro cable retainers, one near the control box and one near the loop, to hold the cable in place. Open the battery compartment by releasing the latch and removing the catch from each side, removing the door and battery plunger. The battery fits into the compartment, decal facing up, steel contacts and door tab towards the inside. Insert the rubber battery door into the compartment. Attach the latches on each side and clasp closed. You are now ready to detect.
Before we dive into the ins and outs of the BeachHunter ID, let's hear what one accomplished beach hunter has to say about this exciting and rewarding pastime. Here's Lance Rigg.
My first silver dollar, 1878. My oldest silver coin, an 1818 half dollar. a 1.5 carat marquee diamond ring that I didn't think was real, and I went up to this older gentleman on the beach and I said, "Hey, look at this. If this is real, this is the best find I ever found." And he looked at me and he says, "Yep, Sonny," he says, "I think you got a good one." You can pick any beach to go to. It really doesn't matter. You want to go on a beach where other people go and sunbathe and play games, volleyball, anything like that, because people have a tendency to lose things. And it's best for a new person or a novice at this to start in the dry sand, because that's the easiest place to find targets that you can identify. And it's work patterns, work squares, work lines, and really cover an area and crisscross it. You can then graduate down to the wet sand, and that's where the real goodies are. I mean, I feel. I started in the dry sand, and I went for a lot of years, and then one day I went down in the wet, and I went, whoa, sign me up. You go in there where you take a sand scoop, and you can dig 500 holes, and you're tired, but you can dig 500 holes. Every time there's a tide, it's moving sand. Okay, so in some times when the angle of the swell comes in, it cuts certain parts of the beach and moves the sand away, so that's where you're going to have the best shot at hearing the targets. Where when it comes in from another direction, you get another area of the beach that works really good. So it's always there. You just have to learn your beach. You have to go to a beach and you have to go back and go back and go back until you really understand it. You go through 2 full high tide periods, 2 full low tide periods, from a dark of the moon to full of the moon. The moon influences the tides, and it's different every day. It's the same, but it's different every day. Every beach has a secret, and if you're persistent enough to stay with it and figure it out and find the key and unlock that lock, and you get that treasure, wow, I mean, it could really be neat, and you've done your thing. And every day you can find that secret and get that treasure.
To help us get started, we turn to Steve Houston.
Now that we have the detector assembled, let's walk you through a quick setup. First, turn your disc knob or toggle switch into the center mode. Turn your threshold on until you can hear a slight hum. Turn your sensitivity to the preset. Turn your ground balance into the middle of the knob. Notice you'll have 3 lights here. One for iron, will give you a different tone. The next one will be jewelry, will give you another tone, and then finally coins. Let's go to the beach.
Now Lance will show us how to prepare to search and demonstrate the ground balancing procedure.
Turning on the machine, what we're going to do is we're going to turn our threshold on. We're going to get a comfortable tone. We're going to turn our sensitivity to the preset. We're going to turn our switch to the all metal mode, and then we're going to ground balance. Now you can hear the difference there. We're out of tune on our ground balance. By turning the ground up, we can balance the ground so that we come on with the same tone here and here. Now we're ready to hunt the beach. We have the same tone.
Let's watch as Lance demonstrates proper technique in beach hunting. Notice how Lance covers a lot of ground with a smooth, steady sweep.